Hello.
Welcome, class. Today's math class we'll be learning many things.
It's true. It's very true. Where did we leave off?
Ancient spirit of math past.
Binomial expansion. Oh, solving a system of 3 equations. Okay.
Shut up.
Did we pass that by accident? The equations of a circle.
Leave your chest.
This is my voice.
That's her voice.
Say it louder.
Listen to her.
I want to see how loud someone can talk. You know, this
That's
is the
as
first
loud-
year I've actually heard
That's
Celine
as loud
talk.
as it gets.
Yeah,
Just
that's
about
as
to
loud
get.
as it gets.
This is the first year I've
The other
actually
day
heard
she
her
said
talk.
her voice was hurting because she was screaming. Her voice was
Okay.
hurting.
Equations of a circle. Equation of a circle. What's the equation of a circle?
X equals negative b.
No.
plus 2 minus-
X minus h
X
plus
minus
y minus
h
k squared, Baltimore squared equals r squared.
Times.
Equals. Bless you.
Bless you.
X minus h squared plus y minus k squared. Bless you.
Equals r squared.
R squared. Do you know that your heart stops when you sneeze? Didn't we talk about that? Maybe.
No, we didn't.
All right. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. What is hk in the sense that?
Vertex.
Center of the circle.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody who watches these videos gets to hear all of my comments.
Oh, I think I just broke my tablet.
That's perfect.
So that's unfortunate. I think
It just went black on me.
hold it
Oh,
together.
now I have to write notes?
All right. So
Just
this
went
is the
black.
equation of a circle. If I say to you something like this, I say to you that I have this point, I have some point, let's see, 5, 6 on the circle, right? On the circumference of the circle. And then on the opposite end, I have
Okay, let's do Julia.
oh wait, I can do it.
Three.
Calm down. I got it.
Because I've been exercising.
All right. So
Wait, what did oxygen? More oxygen. What did you say?
Yeah.
So that's more.
on the other side, I have 11, 14. Find the equation of a circle. Go ahead. Make my day. 5, 6, and 11, 14. Find the equation of a circle. Knowing that this is the opposite side. This is exactly opposite.
Oh my god.
I'm probably doing something wrong because I'm the only one who's been cut. What's the midpoint formula? I forgot.
You find the average between the 2 points. You find the average between the 2 points, right? So midpoint formula would be what? x1 plus x2. There's 2 of them. The average divide by 2.
You did good.
y1 plus y2 divide by 2.
It worked out. Good job. You
Hey!
made it work out.
That's why I took so long.
That's the next one.
As long as we accept ourselves for who we are.
Remember who you are.
Remember who you are. Bum, 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 bum. We should make a remix. We should do like a doo-wop, and then because we're recording, right? Right. I got.
Yeah, just record it.
Just take a Here you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right. Hold on. Yo, we're sitting in Algebra 2 class doing math.
That was good. Keep it going. Keep it going.
No, it's gone now. It's gone.
Come on.
No, why'd you do that, Emily? Continue.
Straight fire.
Straight fire in my empire.
Oh.
Come on, sir. Why would you guys do that?
I started laughing. I
Can you do it?
No, I can't do that.
That's the
I can't
best
make up
way.
a rap like that. What the heck?
All right. Okay. We had our time.
Come on, sir. No, come on, sir.
All right. How do we do this? What do I know?
Midpoint.
Why do I have to find the midpoint?
Because you need it for the equation.
The center of the circle will be the midpoint of these 2 points. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. So x1 is 5 plus 11 over 2. y1 is 6 plus y2 is 14 over 2 equals 5 plus 11 is 16 over 2 is 8. 6 plus 14 is 20 over 2, which is 10, right? Midpoint is 8, 10. All right? So now I have this much, right? I have x minus h squared plus, oh, I'm sorry. I have the center now, so I have x minus 8 squared plus y minus 10 squared equals r squared, right? What do I do now?
Use the distance formula to find r.
Why?
But
You just plug
there's
in a
an
point.
easier way. It's basically the same thing.
It is, oh yeah, it is.
It's
What'd you
it's
get
really the
first?
same
Yeah,
thing,
but like that is a.
Yeah.
right? But I just plug in one of my points.
Wait, I'm trying to make a sound.
Okay. All right, I just plug in one of my points. I'll plug in this point, 11, 14. Okay? I plug in 11, 14. I get 11 minus 8 squared plus 14 minus 10 squared equals r squared. So 11 minus 8 is 3, so 3 squared plus 14 minus 10 is 4. 4 squared equals r squared. You should know at this point, if I have 3 squared plus 4 squared equals r squared, what's r?
5.
5, right? So r equals 5. So I end up with my equation x minus 8 squared plus y minus 10 squared equals 5 squared, or 25.
Oh, I used to, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I used to distance formula. The same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's just like the rap that's like not first.
All right.
That's a cheer. Yes.
Okay. We now know how to find the equation of a circle. I could have also just given you a point and the center of the circle. I could have also given you the center of the circle and the radius, but that would just be too easy.
Yeah, you like with the equation.
Yes, you should. Theoretically, you should.
I could do that, right?
Should do that.
Should.
You should.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you will.
Okay, so that's the equation of a circle.
Simon, make a crane. Stop being.
I'm not doing my favorite yet.
You're not really supposed to do this.
I'm in track.
I'm doing
Track
it.
started and you haven't.
All right.
Track to February.
You should be in condition.
Solving a system of three linear equations. I don't know that it's necessary for us to actually solve out an equation of three linear equations right now, because it'll probably take us 10 minutes. But solving a system of three linear equations. Solving three linear
I don't play
equations.
sports. I
Okay.
play video games.
Say I have 2x plus 3y plus z equals 10. 2y plus 2z equals 5, and 3x minus 2y equals 7. Let's just say that that's what we have. Okay. Now, there are lots of ways to do this.
Let's eliminate things.
Let's eliminate.
How I would probably do this one is I'd solve for x in terms of y, then I'd solve for z in terms of y, and I'd plug those both into this equation. Right? So that would make my life easier, right? Does that make sense? I get 3x equals 7 plus 2y divided by 3. X equals 7 plus 2y over 3. Here I'd get 2z equals 5 minus 2y, or divided by 2. Z equals 5 minus 2y over 7. Okay, I plug this in for x. I plug this in for z. I then have one equation with only one unknown, with y, right? Does that make sense? Yes? And then I'd solve for y. Once I solve for y, I just plug that in here, and I get z, and then I plug it in here, and I get x. Now, obviously, there are many different types of setups. I could have, this was just a kind of easy one because it had only two variables in two equations. But I could have many different types of setups. That being said, what's the probability that I'm going to make you do a really hard solving three
Very high.
variables?
Very low.
It's really hard because
Why?
we don't like
Because
that.
it'll take forever and we have to do other things.
Exactly. So using the least common denominator approach of this test, we can recognize fully that Mr. Munir has 2 ears.
Where are you today?
I'm digging it though. Let's stay there because I'm kind of there too, honestly. We're all there together.
She asked if fire
Sure,
was
if
the
I
hottest
put
thing
on-
ever.
Fire is the hottest thing ever.
Exactly.
It just depends what's on fire.
Oh.
Mixed.
My
Actually, it's
raps.
I don't know. Plasma.
That's what I
Plasmas.
said.
You
I was
meant
like, what about
superheated.
lava?
Oh,
Or, yeah.
My rap lyrics.
Magma.
yeah,
Plasma is
those things
different
are
than
like-
fire. Because plasma is just like energy,
Yeah, it's a
basically.
different.
Like lightning has plasma.
Yeah. Superheated.
Sir, can I put on this?
You know that fire really is just superheated air.
Wait, plasma is a state of
Let's look up
matter.
the answer to the question.
Plasma is a state of matter.
Yeah.
So it can't be, that's too generalized.
Lightning is the hottest thing,
Plasma
then
is very,
theoretically
very hot.
speaking.
No. What about the things
How
in
do you,
space?
actually, I don't know.
You
That's what I do. That's what I
Have you
about
touched
planets.
plasma?
Weren't there hot
In the-
planets?
So for those of you watching in internet world right now, you can see that we've devolved into plasma and
When they smash gold particles together.
gold particles.
That's the hottest thing.
All right.
7.2
Sir,
trillion
can I
degrees.
put on this amazing beat?
Okay.
And you can make a rap to it,
Oh,
Mr. Munir.
You
No,
guys have
not right now.
that's hotter than
5
the
minutes
supernova
before
explosion.
class ends, can we do it?
What?
It's a really good
Plasma
beat.
what?
Erasing
When
things.
they
much
smash
pressure.
gold particles
Come on,
together.
I gotta
sir.
be in the moment.
Does-
All right. Binomial expansion theorem.
Z.
Next paper.
Make crane. Yo, left side, John.
No, I'm gonna make it all at one time.
Was that you trying to start mentioning?
During the review, like during the mandatory review thing, I'm gonna make all the green.
You, left.
Yeah, how's that gonna work out? Like,
What is
we
that?
all have like a math help class like at the same
That
time.
we have to.
Yeah, everyone's just gonna come into my room and shout at me for
And
about
make
30
me-
minutes, and I'm just gonna cry.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I don't know exactly how it's
We
gonna
won't
work.
even
I'm going to be here. I will be available for questions. I'll do my best.
We have to come.
But like.
It's
since
not
that's, like,
mandatory.
mandatory.
It's not. We can do that.
Well, since that we had dismissed, something.
Yeah, you're dismissed at that time. You guys can just come in here. What I would
I'm just gonna have
recommend
my mom here at
probably,
11. I'm gonna take off.
most people will be in here probably just come and maybe help each other. Because that'll probably, study together.
Yeah,
That's
teach you guys how
probably
to
will
make
be
crane.
the best use of your time is to kind of be together and say, hey, I forgot how to do this. Because I'm obviously not going to be able to answer everyone's questions. But you guys can be here and kind of working together. There's obviously not even enough seats for everyone to be accommodated. So you guys can all just hang out. We can have a pizza party.
So lead us.
That'd be cool. All right.
We digressed again.
We have continuously digressed.
Anyway.
And now what's the opposite of digress?
Shout
Progress.
ingress.
Progress.
What is it?
Ingress, right?
Ingress.
I think it's progress. All right, binomial expansion theorem. Thank you, Slim. She's a rock right now, guys.
Ooh, cover.
To ingress, a place or means of
Alright.
access and entrance,
Shut up.
the arrival of the sun, the moon, or a planet.
Binomial expansion theorem. Okay? If I have A plus B to the n, right? I just do my whole 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 1, 5,
5,
10,
10, 5, 1, 15,
20, 15, 6, 1. 1, 7, 21, 35, 35, 21, 7, 1. I'm a monster.
How beautiful that is.
Are you crying? Because it's so beautiful.
Alright, okay, what does this end up? It becomes a to the n plus a to the n plus the coefficient, right, of the nth row and the first column of that row, right? And remember that it starts at 0, right? This is row 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 4. Got it? Okay. So this wouldn't be 1 here, this would be like 6 or 7 or 5 or 4, right? Times a to the n minus 1 times b, right? Plus c nth row, second column, a to the n minus 2, b to the 2, plus dot dot dot, plus all the way until I get to c n n, and then b to the n, right? Or actually, it would just be CNN, but it would just be 1. It would just be plus b to the n, right?
Yeah.
At the end. Right? So I'm going to give you one now, and you're going to do it, please, if you will. X minus 2y to the 4th power. See, if I'd asked you to do this before giving you the binomial expansion theorem, or rather sharing with you the divine wisdom of binomial expansion theorem, you would have been like, oh man, it's taking forever, I don't want to do that. But now, it takes not forever.
It takes 6 ever.
No, I don't know.
That was clever, actually.
No, I wasn't.
It's like 4 ever, it takes 3 ever.
People say that already.
Really? Oh.
Something takes really long.
No.
It takes 5 hours.
Another planet.
I like this planet. We should have barbecues there.
We should drop the beat, we should do sir.
What?
We should drop some lyrics, some bars.
Spit fire.
Drop
Your
some
empire.
Fire!
This is your empire. You just spit
super
fire.
hot fire.
Super hot fire.
Super hot fire.
DJ Cat.
Another one.
Alright. You guys done yet? Come on.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Wait.
I didn't simplify.
I'm just messing with you. It's not the easiest thing to do.
Oh, I feel me, I think. Well, I know I'm done, so I don't have to try.
Okay.
Oh, people. More nerd?
Hello.
Oh, yeah, more nerd.
These are the yearbooks.
Finally.
And the names.
Yearbooks.
Actually.
My gosh, it's been a year.
It's like 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Those are for them as well.
We're about to enter into a new year.
This is honors.
Okay. You can bring it.
Yes.
Yes, give me.
Come with a nerd.
I want to see it.
Yo, no, Ian, give me one.
Can I join
What
this
do you
class?
think it is, Ian?
Ian, buy me one.
We don't get one?
No, it's for the last one.
Aww.
Oh, wow.
Da 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 da.
Last hour.
What a troll.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, check it out. It's a Jewish menorah.
Bye now.
Hey, man, you do Nora.
I didn't even mean
You're
to.
such a good Jew.
Yeah,
Alright.
man. That's a good dude.
Alright,
Yes, sir.
what does this become? X to the
It becomes
Four,
x to the
fourth plus
four
x to the third
plus
parentheses
x to the
times
plus,
two.
wait,
Wait, what are you saying?
it's not x to the fourth plus just x to the third, it's plus
4.
four
right,
x to
I'm
the
saying
third
4x to
Four
the
x.
third
Third.
times negative 2y.
negative 2y.
Whenever I have like a negative or a coefficient in front of my variable, if that happens to be, I just put it in parentheses and then deal with it later. If I try to deal with everything at once, I make mistakes,
Oh,
right?
I think so much about me.
So,
Everybody has those things.
okay, next one, plus
Plus 4.
Six.
Oh, 6
x
X
squared negative 2y squared plus 4x
x.
negative 2y to the third plus 1 negative 2y to the fourth. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, simplifying x to the fourth plus negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Negative 8x to the third y. All right. Plus, this is negative squared. Negative 2 squared is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. X squared, y squared. This is a negative to the third, so it's going to be negative. 2 to the third is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. X, y to the third.
I'm trying to think on pencil. It's so hard.
Negative to the fourth power is positive. 2 to the fourth power is 16. 2, 4, 8, 16. Y to the fourth. And that is your total and complete answer.
Bars.
Total complete answer.
All right. Binomial expansion theorem completed.
Bars.
I got pencil.
Who cares? I care.
All right. You know what RAP stands for?
Rap.
Retards
Rhythm
attempting
and
poetry.
What did you say?
Retards attempting poetry.
No, you saw that on the internet. No.
Yes, I saw that.
Rhythm and poetry.
All right. So that was binomial expansion theorem. Very cool. Why did I just delete that? Binomial probability. Now we're starting to get into things that are a little bit more recent.
Yes. CNR plus
Binomial probability.
Oh, I like this. I like it a lot.
Just gonna write my little chart again.
NCR minus PQR. No, that's not it.
Okay. If I have something that the probability of success is P, and the probability of failure is Q, and there are only two options, either success or failure, so Q equals 1 minus P. Okay? And I have N trials,
The Hunger Games.
and I have R successes. Then the probability of getting that many successes is what? C N R P P to the R times Q to the N minus R. Is that right? I think so. P to the R, Q to the N minus R, right? I think you guys got a lot of practice on this. So let's say I've got something where the probability of success is 0.6, probability of failure is therefore 0.4. I have 4 trials and I want to be successful on 2 out of those 4 trials. Find the probability of success. What's that? Yeah, that's all. Obviously, I've given you much more challenging questions like this than this on the test in the past. But that being said, I don't have too much time, so you don't have to worry about me trying to throw some crazy curveball at you with this. If anything, I'm going to just be making sure that you continue to understand this process.
You can throw a changeup, maybe a slider.
I'm going to throw a changeup.
It's not a curveball.
Not a curveball. But I might throw a changeup. You know, I might ask you about it in a way that I haven't asked you about it before. But I'm not going to make it crazy complex that it's going to take 30 minutes to solve the problem. Because we simply do not have the time.
So it'll be more like a two-seam.
Two-step?
Two-seam fastball. Not a four-seam. Two-seam.
Yeah.
Two-step.
You know what that is?
Two-step?
Two-step? Yeah. First you multiply both sides. Then
Dance.
you divide.
Sir, do you know what a two-seam fastball is, though?
Yes, yes.
Ah! What does it do? What's its travel?
What was that?
What's the path it takes? Like, you know how fastballs come straight down? Straight?
It goes, I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm just going to my class.
Oh, I finished the problem.
We all do.
Oh, we have to bring our system.
Oh, I don't know, I'm not going to know. I'll say 34.5%. I mean, percent, you know. Is there a problem?
Very, very hybrid today. I'm very tired.
I had a lot of sleep last night. I went to bed at like 9. It was the best thing ever.
I love going to sleep early. Dude, I love going to sleep early. It is the greatest.
I was super late last night.
I went to bed at 9. I was like, you know what? I'll copy this video guys on the weekend. I'm going to sleep now. It was the best thing ever.
Me too, dude. I saw my clock and I was like, as soon as 10 hit, I was like, I'm not going to worry about finishing any homework, nothing. 10 o'clock's going to hit and I'm falling asleep.
I was like, you know what? That's what the weekend's for. Sleep time now. Go to sleep.
Yeah, very good. And everything's lined up.
Yeah, so now to do the study guide during the weekend though. Really badly.
You look like a study guy during the week.
Yeah, I have to.
Look at the study guide during the weekend.
You want to split it, you and me?
No, I'm already done. I can copy it.
We're splitting it in our class already.
Oh, you got wow.
It's like a
How
whole
are fools?
Include me in your
Smartest
split
thing to do
group.
ever.
Include me in your split group. My class is full of
Did you
RAPs.
hear that, class?
Yeah, she's. I'm sorry.
We're getting a new brain ball machine, thanks to...
Yes.
Yes.
We can include more people.
We no longer need these toothpicks.
It's just the toothpicks I had difficulty with.
Yes, those toothpicks were
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sir.
She kicked my pencil, sir.
So, two scenes is like this. So you can back door or front door,
34.
but most of the time it's just going like this and it tails to the left.
Okay, you guys get the answer here?
34.56%.
34.5.
34.56%?
That's pretty good on.
Alright, what's CNR?
How is that?
What do we get?
NCR
Which row?
That's 6.
Fourth row. Second. 0, 1, 2, 6. Good. P is 0.6. R is 2. Q is 0.4. N minus R is 4 minus 2 is 2. 0.6 is what? 6 times 0.36 times 0.16. I don't know how to do that. 0.96 times 0.36. Yeah, 34%. That seems right. Good job. You guys get that answer?
I wonder how that figured yet.
Okay. Good job. Phew. Factoring polynomials. You guys learn a lot. You know, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you know, I kind of remembered what it was like to be a student. You got to study and then take tests and then.
It sucks. Yeah, we know.
It's intense.
Yeah, we know.
It's like really intense. Like I just write the tests. I write them. I make them really hard. I'm like,
No, not as fun. It's like AP. AP is the one with stress over.
I don't really make them. I don't make you guys test too hard. I think everyone's gotten like pretty good grade in this class.
I have an
I'm
87.
gonna have to grade it harder next week.
I don't want.
No.
I don't want.
Tell them Sophia, sir. Straight at the
My
camera.
team's up there.
I have an 87.
Factoring my heart.
What do you got?
Factoring polynomials. No, you guys all have really good
What do you
grades.
have?
An 87 is bad for me though.
And there's my test.
Because of the bonus points.
Then
Factoring polynomials. Oh yeah, I gave you guys 2% extra, which would be like
That was
adding
like
an extra.
exactly what I needed.
Yeah, like adding an
2% extra to what?
To
Um,
one test.
Oh, to
for
what
the
test?
Thanksgiving packet.
that's a little less than what I needed, but
I needed like
and that's a
10.
little more than what I needed.
I needed like 10.
I feel like giving you an extra
I feel
10%,
like part of that.
8% on the test or something.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think I got an L.
I'm so confused. What?
I'm on 3. I'm sorry.
Same.
Wait, you said that you were gonna get an extra 10% on the test?
No, it'd be like I gave you an
Sorry,
extra
they go
like
like a good average.
6
Same.
percentage points on a test or
It
something.
did. It did.
That's how
You
much
already
it
put that in?
Can it be on the midterm?
Yeah. No, it's already in the quarter grade.
You haven't taken it?
No, I haven't seen
Oh, I
Alright.
gotta check my grade then.
Factoring polynomials.
Because I had an 87, which means I should have an 89 point something.
Guys, I know that I just said something that distracted you and took you off topic, but you have to be stronger than that. Resist the temptation.
Sir, we're just waiting for you to wrap it.
I know. Factoring polynomials.
We just did.
No, we
We
didn't.
didn't.
Oh, I mean, we just did this in class like a couple weeks ago. Ow, my brain. Yes, but we're gonna review it now.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, we can not review it if you guys want to.
I mean, this one's just kind of straightforward. I don't know.
Right?
Unless you guys want to just
I
do
think we
it.
should review it.
Go for Juliet.
Okay.
Is that
I mean,
forever?
this is the stuff, and I don't even know if I remember them fully, right? But it's like a squared minus b squared is equal to what? A minus b times a plus b, right? And then if I have a squared
Plus
plus
2ab.
wait, what? I'm doing this backwards.
A
aren't I?
squared plus 2ab plus b squared, right?
Yeah, I'm doing this backwards though.
If you want to do it in order, then yes. we
A
will.
cubed minus A cubed.
What do you mean you're doing it backwards?
The way that it was in your book was like a minus b times a plus b equals a squared minus b squared, wasn't it?
I
Don't
don't
actually
know.
look at the book.
No, it was
Oh
like
no,
that.
it was this way?
Yeah.
So then it would be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared equals a plus b squared. Oh, that's right. And then it was a squared minus 2ab
Yeah, not a minus.
plus b squared equals a minus b squared. And then
A cubed.
You get it the best nerds.
a cubed minus b cubed
Nerd for life.
equals
A minus b. I mean a plus b.
a plus b times a
times
squared minus
AB plus 2B squared.
plus b squared.
Oh.
right? And then a cubed plus b cubed equals
A minus B, A squared plus AB plus B squared.
Yep. That's right.
be right now.
Okay. That was it, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
you missed the positive for the a squared minus b squared, but that's pretty straightforward. It's just a plus b, a plus b.
What?
For a squared plus b
That
squared,
doesn't exist.
This
You can't do that.
how does that not exist?
You can't factor that out.
Why not?
Wait, what?
Only when it's minus. You
Really?
said a squared plus b squared.
Wait, sir, for A.
Yeah, because a plus b times a plus b would just be this one.
Oh.
A plus B times A plus B would be what? Oh, A plus B squared. Duh.
For negative, the first one's positive, not negative. What's
Which?
the A cubed one?
I don't know. I was listening to you guys.
Because I put it backwards, but I could be wrong.
No, I think that's it.
No, that's right.
You sure?
Which one?
The A cubed.
How much would you bet
That's
on
right.
I would bet
$5.
my,
If gambling wasn't of the devil,
$5.
I would bet Gary.
Bet what? Hold up, bet what?
I would bet.
What are we betting on?
Like
we're
how-
not betting on anything.
Okay, well, what are we assuming that?
hypothetically betting on
What are we hypothetically betting about?
I bet Gary's
$100
entire
correct.
bank account because I have no money.
What is
but I
on
don't
that
think
board
it's
is
lost.
correct?
That's his entire bank account. That-
No, I have no
money.
money. I'm poor.
$100.
Wait, so what are we betting? Or what are we
Those
hypothetically
are
betting?
right. The cube.
Oh, those are right. I know those are right. It's
Yeah,
like my whole
those are
wallet.
right.
I'm betting on my
I'll bet all $5 in my wallet.
Why are you saying
All the
Cinco
money.
dollars?
Yeah, I'm wrong.
All $5.
I feel money if you're wrong. It's been 13
Yeah, it's
years.
$5. And a couple pennies.
I can't find it.
Celine, what is it? What is it?
Tell us exactly.
Celine is the book.
Yes, I'm already changing it.
She said.
Open my mind.
I'm actually third in the case. I'm wrong.
I know it's right though. I remember this. This is the one thing I remember.
One thing.
That's right, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, remember?
So I'm gonna be wrong.
To the left, to the
Oh,
left.
what? You switched that to me? Wait, repeat. Didn't repeat that? Louder?
What are you saying, Simon? English.
Oh,
Times a minus b.
That's my
where's my money? Pay up! I'm kidding.
Let's see, let's see.
You want $5, dude? Come on.
Wait,
No.
wait. That doesn't make
I doubt it.
No. I have the notes.
I have the notes to remember.
I bet something's wrong. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
sir, that's not right.
Yeah, that's what I have down. Like when I didn't look at the board, I was just popped doing going. Oh, no,
You didn't look at the
And then I
board.
looked up. I looked up. I'm like, yeah, I didn't look at the board either. I was just doing it myself, and then I looked up. And like,
Alright, you guys are cool.
Yeah,
Freaking Asians.
No, that's right.
Which one?
Yep, it was
It's
right.
right now.
It was what?
Oh, where's my money?
You're not getting money for.
Look. Yeah, I wrote it like that too.
Oh, she's like, I'm not getting money for.
A squared minus B.
Hey, that's what I wrote. Hey, I'll read though.
Okay,
You guys are welcome. Now you won't get that wrong.
so the first sign matches. Right?
Ah.
Asians. Asians beat everyone else. Well, not you, because you didn't even say anything. Tag team.
Look, I
Tag
don't-
team money.
my ability to memorize things has never been my strong suit.
So it's the other.
That's why I like physics and biology is my weak area of science. Because I'm like, meiosis, mitosis, what's the difference?
Anaphase, telophase.
I
And
can
the
never,
phase
I
benefit
can
and
never-
telophase.
I have no idea what the difference between meiosis and mitosis is. I'm pretty sure they're two different parts of the same kind of process.
No, one is
Meiosis
like
is for
splitting
like-
the
But I
cell,
can
and the
tell
other one is
you
part-
how to get in a satellite to orbit the Earth.
Really?
I just can't tell you how the people controlling it
Dr.
are
Walker
alive.
doesn't like memorize things, but she's a doctor.
Mitosis, I'm pretty sure is like life, and one of them is like when you're giving like conception, is like how babies are born, like you know 2
I don't
and
think
4
you're
and
right.
16 and 32 and then circle and then another one like
Mitosis is when your cells are dividing, right?
yeah, and another one's like just splitting the cell.
Oh,
Cool.
it's okay. I don't know any of this either.
All right. So, as you can see back at home,
We have digressed into a
We have
society.
digressed.
All right. Factoring polynomials done. Okay, so guaranteed Sophia is drawing something right now while she's watching this.
Probably.
Or really
Let's see.
confused.
Or laughing.
Or sleeping.
Or all of the above.
All at once. Shout out to Sophia.
Shout out to all the homies.
Bro.
Okay.
My pencil.
Long
You have to drop
division.
bars after that, sir.
Do anything.
Long division of polynomials. Okay. I think we can remember this one. Okay, long division of polynomials. If I say to you,
Oh, we have to
I
use
have
the dumb method.
f of x equals 3x to the third plus 2x squared minus 4x
Oh my goodness.
plus
we have to
4x
2, and
plus
I want
2.
to divide it by x plus 1. Do that on your papers now, please.
Why do you do that so long?
Yeah, that's
So I'm
not.
half British.
But are you?
No, you know.
Were you born? Were you born there?
I can't do it.
No, my dad is from England.
So, but like, how do you?
No one.
Just do the
How do you learn how to do that? Because you were born here, so your accent should technically be done here.
Shut up.
Shut up. How do you think actors do it?
Taking
My dad-
speech classes, they take special classes for
My dad
that.
spoke to me in a British accent when I was born.
Oh.
Son. My son.
Can you make like an example of how you got reprimanded in a British accent?
I never got reprimanded.
You have to have gotten reprimanded. Impossible. Lying is a sin.
Aslo.
Can you do an Asian accent?
You disgrace Palmery.
You can't do it.
We do.
And the
I've eaten Thai food before. Does that count?
Can you do a Russian accent?
I'm done.
Hiroshima.
No, they're really aggressive. Like they have phlegm everywhere.
You guys done?
No, they-
You're done.
No.
No, what was that?
Yeah,
I tried to put. I tried to do the
Hey,
phlegm
stop,
thing.
stop,
I tried to
stop.
do the phlegm thing.
You
It
only
doesn't
have
work.
3 minutes left.
I fini.
Simon, shush.
He's asking for
Simon Gato.
Simon Gato.
Arigato.
Stop it now, please.
Doesn't arigato mean like goodbye?
No, I mean thank you.
Shut up your mouth.
The only Chinese word I know is just share. That means thank you.
Ni hao.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Como le va?
Ni hao, arigato.
Ni hao.
Yeah, probably. You guys are
How are
just
you,
making
right?
up words.
In French.
Sacre bleu.
I only know it because it sounds really similar to como le va in
Yeah.
Spanish. So,
Bonjour.
como le va, como le va.
Bonjour.
Mr. Todd
Comme
speaks
le dit.
French.
The question.
Sorry. Comme voulez-vous?
Como le va.
Parlez-vous
Comme
français?
voulez-vous?
Como le va.
All right.
Bonjour.
3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 4x plus 2 divided by x plus 1. Would I have to multiply this to get to 3x cubed? 3x squared. So it becomes 3x cubed plus 3x squared. I subtract this. I get 0. 2x squared minus 3x squared is negative x squared. Would I multiply x plus 1 to get negative x squared?
Negative X.
Negative x. This becomes negative x squared minus x. Bring down the negative 4x. Subtract this, that's 0. Negative 4x plus x is negative 3x. What do I multiply this by to get negative 3x? Oh, I almost made it perfect, but I didn't. Negative 3, right? And I get negative 3x minus 3.
Yeah, almost.
Right. Well, not really. This ends up being 5. That's 0. 2 plus 3 is 5. So I have remainder 5, right? So my answer is 3x squared minus x minus 3 plus 5 over x plus 1. All of that multiplied by x plus 1. If I told you just factor it out, it would just, you'd do it like this. If I said factor it out, you'd leave that. But if I say just divide by x plus 1, you just give me this part. Right? Okay. Now let's do that same thing 40 times faster with synthetic division. Alright, what do I put up here? Negative 1, right? We bring down the 3. Negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. 2 plus negative 3 is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. Negative 1 times negative 3 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. Same deal. 3x squared minus x minus 3 plus 5 over x plus 1.
And the bell's gonna ring in 10,
All
9. Dang it.
You're wrong.
Okay, everyone say goodbye to our friends.
That's all, folks.
Say goodbye.
That's all, folks.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye, dude.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us for this today's episode of Mr. Manila Math.